It's the weekend. It's Saturday. It's May 14, 2022. I'm Tony. This is Adam. This is the 5 and 5, where we give you 5 categories in 5 minutes. And right off the bat, we had a 9-game slate tonight. Adam, who is that arm? Who is the ace of the slate?
I think by default, it's going to be Zach Gallen against the Cubs. This is probably a slate in my eyes where I'm going to be paying down a pitching a good bit and taking a couple more risks. I don't think the aces are exactly nailed on, can't fail guys. You have Chris Bass at the top. Seattle's tough to strike out. Zach Gallen, when a guy has K rate under 25% and he's nearly 10K, it just makes me nervous. He's got that potential. He's got the path to success. I think you're going to need him in cash games, but past that, man, I think I'm going to be in that mid-range a lot more tonight because there are some offenses that just look like they're in an amazing spot.
There's a lot of good bats tonight, and Gallen's been very good, but you mentioned it. When you get up to that price point, you got to be really careful how we're going to build that lineup. On the other end, we're talking about guys who attack. What's that arm, that one gas can in the lineup that we want to get bats up against?
It's a Coors Field slate. Coors is always going to be popular. We saw it last night. It went nuts for 24 runs. Typical Coors game, man. There's like 30 hits. I don't know how you're not looking at Dallas Keuchel against the New York Yankees and just wanting to put every damn Yankee bat in your lineup tonight. All the right-handers, Judge, Stanton, and LeMahieu, they're all more in play. The one guy I'm going to point out that I think might give you a little bit of an edge is Anthony Rizzo. A lot of people tend to not do lefty versus lefty. Keuchel's given up over a 500 WOBA to the left side of the plate so far this year. And Rizzo's ISO against lefties is over 300. To give you a nice little edge within the Yankee stack.
Dallas Keuchel, junk baller, guys doesn't throw a lot of heat, so guy you could definitely attack. And I like, as a value play, kind of like Gleyber Torres, another guy who's in that lineup. He's a righty, but he's been positive point production the last 3 games. He's 25, 7, 6, 3,800. I think it's a really, really good value right
now. Or even Josh Donaldson, 3,900. What are we doing here, guys?
And we've been talking about that all year. We're talking about the price point for DraftKings, and sometimes this is where you have to pounce. You have to get those guys when they drop below the value, because you know as well as anybody, it could be 3,500 tonight, and then tomorrow it could be up to 45 before you know it if he has a ridiculous night. So you got to pounce.
Absolutely.
But the other end, I know you just mentioned the Yankees, but are there any other stacks that we want to put up against with a lot of batters in the lineup?
I'm going to try and find ways, and this is where I'm talking about, I'm probably going to be a little bit more willing to look at mid-range pitching, is because Adam Oller is on the mound for the A's tonight, and he's got to deal with the Angels. So we're going to need the lineup a little bit later this evening. Adam Oller, through his major league career so far, it's very short. It's very not good. The xFIP is over 6. I mean, the guy's given up over a 400 WOBA to each side of the plate. That's not what you want to see when you have to deal with like Trout, Ohtani, Taylor Ward, really that entire lineup. So I'll be looking pretty closely at the Angels lineup, trying to squeeze them in as well.
Yeah, the Angels, I'm going to keep riding Angels, Adam. I said to be in the year, I love the Angels. And as long as they're healthy, those bats are ready to explode. They really are. Now, what about, we get out of here, we got value. We've been on this FFPP monster stretch. We're doing really well. For me, I'm taking 2 guys tonight. Really like that Minnesota lineup. I like Royce Lewis. I'm going to go right off the grand slam that he hit yesterday. I like that matchup, 2,300. The last 2 games, we're talking 27 and 6, 33 points in 2 games. You kind of can't beat that. And then I'm going to go Colorado, and I'm going to go Jonathan Das. I'm looking at the PPP, positive point production. This guy has been over 7 points, which we cash in 3 out of the last 5, and he's in Colorado on a night game. Adam, who you have FFPP?
Yeah, I'm going to be looking at Alec Thomas, outfielder for the Diamondbacks. Kyle Hendricks is worse the left side of the plate. Thomas has come up hitting 385, OPS over 1,100. He's averaging 80K points a game. The Diamondbacks are going to be a sneaky stack tonight, and even if you don't want to stack them, that's fine. Alec Thomas is 2,400. That's going to help give you that flexibility to get those bigger bats in that lineup tonight.
Well, I hope he hits for you, because he did hit for me earlier in the week. but that just means he's going to hit for you, which I love it. Again, follow us at Win Daily Sports on all social formats. This is the 5 and 5. This is just a prelude of everything you get on the website. So make sure windailysports.com. Everybody have a great day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.